Title: When Potty Training Turns Deadly, Indiana Toddler's Nightmare. TLDR: Potty training spirals into horror as a 4-year-old boy is beaten to death by his father in Indiana for not being able to use the bathroom like his older siblings. The house was found in a gruesome state with other children and a malnourished dog present. Both parents have been arrested. The question we need to ask is, how could this happen? In the midst of suburban tranquility in northwest Indiana, a sinister tale has unfolded that's bound to curdle your morning coffee. This isn't a Stephen King novel, folks. This is real life, and it's grislier than fiction. You ready to dive into this grim tale? On an average Monday, authorities were called to a scene that looked like it was ripped straight out of a horror movie. A 4-year-old boy, innocent and defenseless, was discovered lifeless, his body bruised and battered. The culprit? Not a bogeyman, but his own father. Talk about parenting gone terribly wrong. According to court documents, this pint-sized victim was punished severely for not mastering the toilet routine like his older siblings. The father's punishment toolbox: a cold, dark basement, duct tape, and withholding food. Could you imagine your childhood fear of monsters under the bed becoming a grim reality like this? Police reports paint a picture more akin to a torture chamber than a family home. Clothing, garbage, and rotting food littered the interiors, with the added pungency of animal fecal matter. Let's not forget the extremely malnourished dog crammed into a crate. How can a place intended for love and warmth turn into such a nightmare? The disturbing journey doesn't end here. The child's mother, fearful and compliant, was aware of the abuse and admitted to the authorities that she could not stop her husband. Her last vision of her son was on a Saturday, while she was heading to the hospital to give birth. Ironically, she was creating new life while her existing one was fading. Talk about a cruel twist of fate, right? Oh, but wait. There's more. The boy's sibling, a 7-year-old witness to this grim reality, testified about the father's abusive acts. Here's a kid, barely past his toddler years, bearing witness to such atrocities. How does that sit with you? 5 hours into the investigation, the father, like the villain at the end of a horror flick, was apprehended. Charged with murder, neglect, and cruelty, he's tucked away in jail sans bond. The mother, too, found herself in cuffs, charged with neglect, cruelty, and failure to report. Now, let's not forget the 3 other children in this twisted tale, removed from the scene, their innocence brutally snatched away. Aided by professionals, they start their journey of healing. But can they ever fully recover from such traumatic experiences? This is not just a news report, folks. It's a hard slap of reality. A reminder of the world we live in, where innocent lives are shattered under the pretense of discipline. It leaves us with a chilling question: when does discipline morph into deadly punishment, and how can we stop it from happening? Over to you, readers. What do you think?